Welcome. It is time for Drakkenheim. As you can see, we're in the middle of the start of a battle. As our viewers said a little bit off stream, we are going to go ahead and have some fun here. After pushing through the ruins of Drakkenheim, our crew made it low into the tunnels beneath the Rat's Nest Tavern, seemingly carved out by mutated rats that seem to have gotten pieces of delirium that have made them different and much more dangerous, setting wicked traps. Our adventurers now have found the prize they came after, along with a rescued woman. And as they've grabbed it, they've suddenly found themselves surrounded by rats, all specifically surrounding Charlotte, as they begin to bite and rip off her flesh. Maybe. We shall see what happens here. But it is with that. Remember, there are channel points. This is Drakkenheim, so I gotta tell you, channel points, they are needed for this one. Because every battle is hard mode here as we move forward. So, we're going to start. The rats get to go first. Let me actually get the order on the right here for everybody. We start with No One from Nowhere. And then we go to Dante. Then we'll have Charlotte. And then Oriumo. Then Silent Cloud and Tristan. Good.
I will point out that Oriumo definitely would not be that close to the front.
Valid point. There you go, buddy.
He's a chicken.
Guys need me to move the camera, let me know.
Okay, so Charlotte, I got 14 for your AC, so let's see how this goes. Okay. First, the rat grabs the back of your calf for a hit. Second, another one gets on your neck for a hit. Third, you're able to bat it away with your elbow. Fourth one is hanging off of your ear, pulling as hard as it can. Fifth one, right on the buttocks. Sixth one, natural 20 on the belly, taking a big hunk.
God damn it, she just put them back together.
Was that fifth or sixth, they said?
Yeah.
We'll go sixth one. Is chewing on the toe. Seventh is the back of the ankle, getting a good hold. And eighth is also a hit. So that is 7 hits, one of which being a crit. So that is... Oops. I'll roll that damage as they just go crazy. That was an insane amount of hits. Okay. That is 31 piercing.
She goes down.
Okay. Okay. So let's see. Everybody was back in that corner then, for the most part. It looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Who's there up front?
Dante and No one.
Okay. All right, then we'll say aiming at Dante from the corner. A person appears. I'm actually no, sorry. I'm not. No. How was I going to do that? Correct. My bad. Sorry about that. And second from hidden fires these octarine beams directly at you. First one, 11. You're able to duck under. Second one is going to hit you right in the chest for 21.
Is this one already on the board or no?
No, it's a new one that's coming up for you.
That was the hit?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
21 hits Dante.
And this is melee or long distance?
Long distance. It's off in the corner, like by the nest, basically. And that will be 8 force damage. All right. Then running over to you, you see this. Well, actually, kind of this another rat bursts out of the nest. This one like flying in midair, teeth agape and surrounded by octarine energy. It'll go to strike.
Another regular one?
Yeah, that'll miss. You're able to move it off. And then no one. It is your turn.
All right. How far away is Charlotte from no one?
What T?
20 feet.
All right. She's going to go up to Charlotte, and she's going to. Would she be able to grab her and then start running away?
You'd have to make an athletics check to get through the ratlings.
No.
Or really the
Okay.
rats, I mean. They're not ratlings.
Plus, you're going to get at least 2 opportunity attacks.
Yeah. But you can go
I'm not-
for it.
I'm not worried about the ops. I'm more wanting to get the friend away. Athletics is that's gonna be a dirty 20. 15 plus 5.
Ooh, that certainly beats the natural 20 minus 2 for 18. So- good stuff. You're gonna pull out and you have to occupy their space for a moment. Pull out. So it's gonna be a 4 op attacks. Let's
How
do
much movement do you have?
30.
so your AC is
19.
19 now.
Can we appreciate how well that
Okay.
he actually held Charlotte?
Sorry, 18. 18.
18. Okay.
Wrong character.
Oh, yeah, that did look good.
Okay. Out of the 4 here, 2 are able to get some hunks out of your neck. Or 4 piercing and 4 piercing. 8 piercing total.
Alright. And then quick question. Was that my action then to grab her? Or
That would have been an action to
Okay.
grab to get somebody out of there, yeah.
that's fine. And then bonus action, and I should have started with the Shield of Faith.
Gotcha. Dante.
I'm going to attack the mouse rat thing in front of me since it tried to jump on me.
Okay.
swing with
The one that
rapier.
flew towards you?
Yeah.
Got it.
The 12 to hit.
Oh, it spins its body around your rapier. You miss.
What?
Then I will try to hit it with my offhand.
Okay.
For a 13 to hit.
13 hits.
Count, I think we found its AC.
For 2 points of damage.
Okay. Even with that, it seems its hide is thicker than normal, having your damage.
Mm. And that'll end my turn.
Got it. Charlotte, death save. And Ryumo.
Oriomo's going to look at Charlotte and just, all right, honey, you got more to give. And cast a healing word, level 2. For 9 hit points. And then bonus action. I probably can't see that one that's off in the far corner, so I'm going to go ahead and look at the one that's on Dante and I don't have anything prepared. Brain. All right, you're there. I foresee your inevitable doom, my friend. You've chosen the wrong person. And using dreadful words, they're going to take 1d6 psychic for 1 psychic damage, and I need a wisdom save.
Okay. There's no save on that. They just take the 1 psychic.
They take the 1 psychic, and the save is for whether they're frightened or not.
Okay.
DC 15.
5.
Okay, they're frightened of me.
All right, so got the one that's right. Was that the one that was flying or not? I'm sorry.
Is the one, yeah, I believe so. That's the one that jumped out of the nest to attack Dante.
Okay, perfect. Okay, anything else?
I'm just going to stay in my little corner, so yep.
Okay, Silent Cloud.
Okay, so here's what I would like to do if possible. I would like to pick up the torch that Dante dropped, using my dash action to dash over and get up on the nest and threaten to burn their tapestry.
Okay.
So my dash action is when you take the dash action on your turn, you can move through other creature spaces without penalty. When you do, your movement does not provoke opportunity attacks.
Okay.
And when I get up there, I'm going to hold the torch down toward the tapestry and holler, "Stop!" Looking at the one that was in the corner that summoned the rats that are around.
Okay, give me an intimidation check.
Oh. Oh, wow. I rolled a natural 1.
Okay. As you get up there, you see like holes. It's not really well taken care of. You think it probably was just not used in the value you think it was. just as kind of just as a covering, and you realize you may have miscalculated this action.
Okay. That's okay. It still gives me an advantage point.
Yeah, Tristan. Oh, sorry.
Wait. Because I can still do a bonus action.
Okay, yeah.
Hunter's Mark on the one that was doing the summoning.
Okay.
And that'll be my
magic. You got it. Tristan.
How far is
How could I do that?
silent from me?
No, I thought you did it.
What department?
30.
30 feet.
I cast fog cloud on the rat that's in front of Dante to cover that whole opening, and I start moving towards the tunnel exit.
Okay, let's get the fog cloud on the board so we're sure where it's going to be. What's it, 20-foot radius?
Yep, 20-foot sphere.
I'm listed with the listening thing, although I'm really bad.
So you want it like that?
Well, the purple one would be the center of point, so that way it could cover the opening that we are at, and it should cover cloud as well, just like that. Yeah.
Like that?
Yep.
Okay, gotcha.
And I'm going to cautiously retreat my full 30 feet movement.
Hmm. Okay. So they're going to go ahead and sniff their way around. So relying on their sense of smell for the roll they just made, the rats on there are going to get close to the enemies going around the cloud. So I think it's going to be gathered around Dante and no one. All 8. Here. But they do have a disadvantage because of heavily obscured. So let's do the 4 on Dante. That's 1 hit. Okay, you're able to avoid 2, while 2 do get your ankles, Dante, for 5 piercing and 4 piercing for a total of 9. Then no one. What's your current AC?
20.
Okay. So far, 2 bite through your armor, ripping shreds of it off. And yep, only 2. For 5 and 6 for a total of 11 piercing damage.
Alright. Well, these can hit.
Yeah.
And currently all attacks are with disadvantage, right? Because of the fog cloud, or no?
Correct.
Okay.
Be it they have pack tactics or it's straight rolls for them, but you know.
No, I get it. I'm just...
Yeah. But yes. Oh yeah, they wouldn't do that. Okay, then they kind of know where Silent was, so they're going to a disadvantage because of the cloud. Send 2 beams up towards Silent. Silent currently is AC 15, so this is a disadvantage. That will miss. Second one. All right, both factoring beams miss. We just had this last one. I don't know. Yeah, they're going to do this. No one, it's your turn.
He's going to shout out. I think it's time. We got what we want. We should tactfully retreat.
You do not have what you want.
Oh, I thought Charlotte pulled it off.
And then she got knocked down.
And she got knocked down. So like it's 50 pounds. She's not holding it when she went unconscious.
Okay.
I mean, you can still leave. You might want to, but you definitely don't have what you came for.
Would it be an action to pick you up, or could you get to? Would it be possible for someone to get there and then pick you up and?
Yeah,
without
someone
being
with enough strength could try. I mean, they might.
All right.
I mean,
no one will set. Is there enough gap in the enemies, or is it like a solid wall? Our department, I can't quite tell from here for no one to get to. Oh, no one can't see to even get through there, so. Never mind.
Yeah.
Just going to go ahead and. Because the fog cloud's heavy, not light, right?
Yeah, it's heavily obscured.
Okay.
So.
Yep, and fog clouds, or whatever, not fog clouds, but no one's just going to strike in front of them. That's going to be... Ow. 18 to hit.
That'll hit one.
For 9 points of slashing damage.
Okay. You feel your blade go through, and then it's as if there's no resistance. Like the weight of what should be a corpse is gone.
Oh, hold on 1 sec. I know I said disadvantage, but I still, for some reason, only rolled 1 die.
Oh, okay.
Alright, second die was higher, so
Okay.
we're still good.
All right. Anything else?
No, he likes where he's at.
Okay. Dante.
So I'm surrounded. Right?
Yeah.
As far as I can tell?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you focus more on where Dante is?
From the overhead?
No, from the side.
Okay.
Then I will try attacking the space where the thing was that I was originally trying to attack.
Okay.
I'm assuming with disadvantage.
Yeah, sorry, I thought you did. Yeah, disadvantage.
Yeah. I was 11.
11. Nothing but air. Whew.
Offhand is a 15.
A 15, I'm going to say, goes through the space where you're trying to head. Does, like, go ahead and nick one on the ground. The one that was you're going to. You don't think it's near you anymore.
Okay.
They can go ahead and roll damage for one of the ones near you.
2 again. I like the number 2.
Better than number 1 in Drakkenheim.
That'll end my turn, I guess.
Charlotte.
Oh no. Action economy. Is he still holding me, or am I on my own too?
You're on the ground.
Okay.
You never told me that.
I'll use half my movement to get up. I gotta do the things I gotta do because otherwise, what good is a barbarian? So, let's bonus action. She's gonna scream out in pain as she's going into her rage because the stitches popped at some point.
I'm
And
gonna be completely honest, I can't fit your rage token in there. So you're raging.
fine. And she's gonna bonus action reckless. Reckless has to be with a weapon, so it'll, I believe. Let me double check. No, it's just an attack. So I'm gonna do reckless on the closest one that she feels she can actually hit.
Fair enough.
Um,
Because they're right near you. You kind of like you get a general sense of where something is. I think trying to figure that out.
So that'll be a straight roll because of reckless for a 19 plus 5, 24.
That'll hit.
And it'll be for 10, 13 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. You feel your blade go through, and that same like thing of weight not being there anymore on the sword happens.
Well, it was an unarmed strike, so do I?
Okay, sure. So
do I feel it?
yeah. So and you feel like the body's. You feel the familiar squish at first, and then it's all gone. Like it
would I be able to hand off a potion or as a free interaction?
Yeah, free action, hand a potion. Yeah.
I would try to hand a potion off because I it's heavily obscured. I can't see Dante, so I would just call out to no one, here, you need this, and she's just has her stance ready for any incoming attacks. So no one gets a potion of greater healing.
Very good.
And that'll end her turn.
Got it. Where are you, Mo?
I don't know what to do, guys. Been trying to figure this out since that fog cloud went up, and I don't know.
Dante has an opinion in private chat. Run far!
Yeah. I got another idea too. I just don't know if
Gotta go out.
is it even possible for me to squeeze through. I don't know, and I wouldn't know if it's possible for me to squeeze through or not because I don't know what that looks like.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely knew it was a mess. I mean, that is like, there's a lot of people in a small space.
Gonna go out in a blaze of glory.
I mean, okay, so we're gonna try this. I'm gonna go ahead and try and use that fairy fire scroll and just drop it in the chaos somewhere. I don't know what a 20-foot cube looks like. And it's a DC 13.
Do our friendlies have to roll that too?
Yeah.
Sure do. But they already have a straight roll anyway because they have advantage and disadvantage. So giving them advantage again doesn't matter.
Yeah, but it'll give the rats advantage, wouldn't it? Because they have pack tactics.
No, because you can't stack it that way. So he's right. It is a fairly good move.
That's everybody but Silent.
Okay. DC 13.
Is all the rats?
All of them except the gunner that's over here.
Yeah. Which, yeah, you can.
I rolled an 11. We're rolling one die?
Christmas tree.
Yeah. Oh, deck save actually is that a disadvantage in a heavily obscured? Just roll straight. I don't want to mess with it.
Okay, well, I failed then. What are you?
That's not Silent, by the way. I don't know if I said that.
So what was the DC?
It's DC 13 according to the scroll.
Okay, so 2 light up.
And then I'm going to back off because I still can't see in there. So I'll run 30 feet down the hall. And I can't do anything with the... I guess I could... Yeah, I don't know. Yep, that's it. That's all I got.
All right. Then Silent.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to aim. I know that I'm in some sort of fog. Where I saw the one, I guess, wizard rat.
Mm-hmm.
The one that was in the corner.
Yeah.
How far away from me is he?
I mean, you don't know.
No.
Okay, how far away do I think he was? Is he
He
more
wa-
than 20 feet?
He was more than 20.
He wasn't? Okay.
Was more than 20.
Okay. Because what that does is that gives me advantage, but which takes away the disadvantage, so it will be a straight roll. Because
Yeah.
I have
I would say you fire where you think they are at this point. They have moved, so it's
right. I'm firing where I think he is.
so I'm telling you miss because they moved.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess at this point then there's really nothing I can do.
I'll say you can still have your thing. Like, technically by the rules, because they're hidden, like you can't hit them somehow. But the rules would state that you do get to still have your action on another target.
You could always try to steal the thing while everyone else is occupied.
True. Then I'll do that. I will use my dash action to try to grab the thing and then run out through.
The crowd.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's using her dash so she can.
Give me a moment. Because does that allow you to move through small creature spaces, or is that a different ability?
Yeah, the dash action lets me move through.
Without opportunity
Yeah.
Okay.
as well.
Perfect. Okay.
Well, and they can't see for opportunity anyways. So.
Correct. But the big thing is move through a creature space.
How much,
Otherwise,
Yeah.
you just couldn't move
how
through
much
it.
movement do you have?
Well, hold on for 1 moment. Does the 50 pounds make you encumbered? Just checking.
No.
Okay.
How much movement do you have
30.
with dash?
What does it say? It doesn't say.
Dash usually doubles it, right, Matt?
Her movement is 30, so when she dashes, she gets 30.
Dash. She used her movement to get here, and then she used her dash to get out.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I got what's going on. So.
Wow, that stone's as big as I am.
It's really big. Speaking of which, I do need a con save as you are hugging a piece of delirium.
Okay.
Wait, I
Wow.
thought. I'm sorry. I thought Charlotte picked it up from the part that wasn't exposed.
She went unconscious.
She dropped and was up unconscious, so she just it. There's no way you are going to be able to see to not touch delirium in the fog cloud.
Got it.
So I rolled a natural 1.
Okay.
Get an extra tip.
Roll.
Yeah,
Well,
okay.
that's roll a d6. You take 1 contamination.
Two. How do I put that in here?
You just mark it somewhere that makes sense for you.
Put it in notes.
You can put it in notes, but currently you wouldn't have 1 contamination doesn't do any bad effects, and with the 2 you do not get a mutation currently.
Man,
Yes.
I wanted a second tail.
Yeah. Plus, I was gonna say because definitely science doesn't have like the requisite like equipment to handle the delirium. So you've got that, and yeah. Anything? I think that's about it.
Well, I guess I can shout now. Tristan, where are you?
Isn't Tristan right in front of her?
Tristan's in front of you.
Tristan's 30 feet away.
Well, you're about 20 from her.
From her, yeah.
Okay.
So you see Tristan, they're right there.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me zoom out. There you go. They're right there.
Yeah, let me see. I can follow.
Tristan. I need that box.
Would it fit in that box?
Could they change
Yeah, it'll
it?
fit in the box.
Alright, let me.
Oh.
It's a big lead chest.
The only thing is, I'm gonna have to
Okay.
mess with something else. Then.
How far is she from me? 20, you said?
Yeah,
Right.
20 feet.
It will take an action for me to put it in the box?
Yeah. So it would be Tristan, would be your turn if you want to take your turn to put it in the box.
Right, not
I'm
yet.
going to walk over because she's holding it. So I'm gonna walk over and I'm gonna hold my dash action for the moment that she places it in the box. And then I'm gonna dash my 30 feet away.
Okay. So you're gonna stay there this turn, waiting for her to put it in.
Mm-hmm. When she puts it in, I'm dashing 30 feet away.
Hey. All right. So now we've got some rats to deal with. First one. Okay, so we're gonna do one on no one and one on Charlotte. No one. It's 19 for a miss, I believe.
That's correct.
And Charlotte, that's a 12 for a miss. And I got 3 on Dante. Oh, I'm sorry. There's going to be one more. One more on no one. Misses. Now 3 on Dante. Dante's got a 16. So 1 is able to get a piece of ya. And only 1. For 4. Piercing. All right. Then coming out of invisibility is the flying rat right on Silent's neck, going for a bite. For 19 to hit.
That hits.
I need a Constitution save.
15.
15. Okay, so its bite alone is going to do 6 piercing damage. And then you're going to go ahead and take half of 12 for 6 poison damage. Is it gonna, and you I actually don't hear at this point. Except I think you do hear called out, I think, leave the big shiny, and I will not chase you. The rat god needs it. And then no one, it's your turn.
Alright. No one is going to take a swing again. Disadvantage at one of these things, hoping to keep dwindling them down.
Yeah. Go ahead.
What?
I'll give somebody else it. It's fine. Go ahead.
Okay. That's going to be a 15.
That'll hit.
Ooh. That'd be 11 points of slashing damage.
Hey. All right. You feel your blade go down, and another one disappears.
And then bonus action, chug the greater healing potion.
Okay.
For my clarification, you're gone.
3 total have been slain.
Thank you.
One of which was by Dante, I believe. Right. Then Dante.
Excuse me.
Do I no longer feel surrounded?
I'll tell you have 3 on you.
Okay. Then I would like to bonus action disengage,
Okay.
and I would like to take my turn to dash.
Okay, I think still need an acrobatic check to get through them.
No, there's no one actually behind him.
Is there? Okay, cool. Okay, so you get out of there. You
Okay.
see the one on the neck.
Awesome. That's all my stuff.
Okay. Charlotte.
All right, she's gonna do a reckless unarmed strike to the one she feels behind her. For a 14 to hit.
That will hit.
For 10 bludgeoning.
All right. You feel it vanish in your hands.
And she, as a bonus, she will do an offhand on the one that would have been in front of her, or at disadvantage for 2 3s, for a total of 6.
6 damage?
No, 6 to hit.
Oh, yeah. That you grasped earth.
She doesn't like the fact that she can't see anything, so she's gonna try to run with 25 feet of movement towards that corner where we came from.
We're gonna try to move. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
And that'll end her turn.
Oriumo. All right, just 1 second. What's going on with this movement I keep seeing here?
The question came up about. So I said dash, action dash. So the question came up like, did my normal move get
Right. So you bonus action disengaged.
bonus action disengage,
Yeah, I forgot
action
regular
dash,
movement.
and then my normal
Sorry.
movement?
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. The easiest thing is to tell art department when you move how many feet you want to move.
Okay.
That'll help art department out. I
Guys,
think.
I'm sorry. I'm really tired.
No,
Yeah,
you're
that's
all
good.
right.
That's why I
You're
just
okay.
think. I think everyone just
Nobody
needs
was
to know what
upset.
this.
We were just
Yeah.
we
Just
were
wanted to
stirring
make
up the
sure what we
confusion.
got in there. Yeah. Could they push past? Because it looks like they're in the bottleneck there.
No, you only can't see the little corner because of the stupid.
Okay. Sounds good.
There's just enough.
All right,
room
Oriumo,
to
it's your
use.
turn.
So Oriumo will call the retreat and right, we got what we came for. No one, you need to get out of there. And then he'll look at this rat that is visible right now currently.
Yes.
Okay. And he'll say, "Oh, your tale is not one of triumph. It ends with a twist, a literal one." And he's going to use his dreadful words feature again.
Okay.
For another 1d6 damage, wisdom 15. So it's 3 psychic.
Yeah, 16 on the wisdom.
Okay, he's not frightened of me. And seeing Tristan prepared to dash, I'm going to fire my crossbow at this one that's harassing Silent. For a natural 20.
Oh, was that spell a bonus action?
That is, yeah, it's my bardic inspiration thing.
Oh, gotcha. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
For 12 piercing damage.
Oh, you hit it, whoom, and it vanishes in octarine flames.
And then he's going to retreat 30 feet. And that's my turn.
Silent.
Well, I will put the thing in the box.
Okay, so that will be an action for that.
Right.
I just went ahead and moved him because he said the minute it was in the box, he's dashed.
Yeah, he uses reaction dash.
Okay, and then I'm gonna move 30 feet to get away from where we are, and that will be all I can do.
Kristen.
I normal movement 30 feet, action dash an extra 30 feet towards the way we came in.
Okay, and who has the box?
I do.
Okay.
That's more than 4. So, is that a 1?
Okay. Sounds good. Second. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we get in here. Okay, so you're going to see then. Dang it! Why did it not take that? That's stupid. Let me try to get that again. You see another rat-like creature now coming forward. They bear on their head this makeshift crown of various materials. And they yell out, "Why you steal from us? Leave it. And me, the prince, yes, we'll let you live.
Is it allowing me to respond?
We'll be here. It's kind of the opener there, and okay. Yeah, you can say something if you want.
Well, I was gonna action intimidate it.
We can't do an action, no. But
Yeah,
if you
so
wanted
yeah,
to respond, okay.
yeah, so I'll wait for my turn.
Okay, you got it. Cool. In that case, we have the rats that are left. Sorry, guys. D&D Beyond just kind of messed up on me here. So we got 5 left. So they're all going to pile onto no one. So let's see. No one. What's your AC right now?
It's 20.
Two. Okay. So 1 is going to get through into your neck with a natural 20 for 6 piercing damage.
Also rolled an 11 on the concentration check, so I'm good.
Okay. Great. Okay. Then yeah. The a shape runs out of the fog and Archprimate from the edge of the fog. They're gonna hug the wall so that they don't have to get by Charlotte, but they are gonna move 30 feet.
All of them?
No, 1.
Just the one.
It'd be the caster. It would have been they'd be from the edge of the fog. That's 30 feet from the edge of the fog.
They were here.
They're not. I'm telling you, they're not there.
Oh, they're 30 feet from the edge.
They're at the edge of the fog. They want to move 30 feet.
Got you.
Probably. Basically, they want to get those two in a type of conical shape, you could say. Of the 15-foot variety. As they cast Burning Hands.
That's going to be on Dante and Silent.
That's who?
Dante and Silent.
Dante and Silent. That's a dexterity saving throw.
$22.
Nice.
8.
Okay, so that's a fail for Dante. So for Dante, that is 11 fire, and for Silent, that's 5 fire.
Dante goes down.
Okay. And so the Prince here will take his action. You can see he like with you here are 2 small rattling creatures here, and to Tristan.
So there's the Rat King and 2 other rats.
Yes, the Rat Prince specifically. I am Prince. As he will reach out with his short sword. What's your AC?
14.
Okay. There's 2 strikes with his short sword. First one you're able to move. Second one he's able to stab you in the chest for 9 piercing. And then opens his mouth wide to try to bite into your neck for 23 to hit. For 6 piercing and 8 necrotic. And then I need a Constitution saving throw.
20.
20. You don't gain contamination. As you see, it looks like they've replaced some of their teeth with delirium shards. And then, bonus action, they're disengaged from you and back up out of melee, back the tunnel with their little cadre, like, protecting them. And then we should go to Dante.
$14 on a death save.
Nice. Charlotte.
No one goes before Dante.
Okay, yep, because no one likes to log out. No, I know you don't
Oh.
like to, Alex. No one, go ahead.
All right.
Sorry, weird thing happened. I lost all initiative in my thing, and so everything's kind of screwy. Thankfully, all the baddies rolled high together, so it's not too big of a deal in this battle. Go ahead, no one.
Since no one really doesn't know what's going on outside of there, and he's got 5 people attacking him, he's going to keep swinging in here.
You can do what you want. There was several commands of "Let's go, let's get out of here."
Can
Or
he get
yell.
out of here? I mean, there's 5 people, 5 around him. I'm not sure. I mean, if he can, he will, but...
Artburn, they're all surrounding him, right?
That's what you said, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm just making sure
Yeah, sorry.
the maps is what's showing us what's up. Okay.
There's 5 of them, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so you're surrounded.
Yeah. Because that's why I wasn't running, because I didn't think I really had much
Correct.
of a
You're
choice.
right. You're right.
Sorry, I promise it wasn't because I was wanting to stay and die. It was because I... Alright. Oh, and a waste of a nat 20. That's going to be a 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
The fog drops.
Okay, so take your nat 20.
Okay. Alright. Pretty sure it's not. It's kind of overkill on this thing, but it's going to be 15 points of slashing damage.
Yeah, you grab and you see it vanish.
Are any of the ones left the ones that are fairy fired?
Yeah, I'd say 2 of the ones left are fairy fired.
Good to know. There's way too many to let op attacks go with advantage. I'm sorry about that, but I'm trying to still live. So I end my turn.
Yeah, it could be 4 ops with advantage. Okay, so now we did Dante, now Charlotte.
With the fog drop, seeing him surrounded.
He'd wave you to help the others.
25 feet of movement. Can that get me to that little rat wizard?
Okay, Charlotte's got 30 feet.
25.
25 feet. 25 feet is what they've got.
9 for 9.
Nope, you don't get. You're 10 feet away.
Do I have line of sight though? Or is he hiding in that little?
You
jagged
have
edge?
line of sight. Yes, they would have half cover.
Half cover. So can no, it's only melee. After seeing what he just did and seeing Dante go down, she would grab her battle axe and throw it at this little rat.
Okay.
For
It's a straight roll because you can't reckless.
yep.
Uh,
So let me double check because I got 13 on the die. I think it would just gets the strength, so I think it's 16 to hit.
16. It hits the corner of the rock.
Oh.
And a rat comes. Ooh, axe. I'm just kidding.
Oh, this is a great axe. This is a great
Oh.
axe. That's all I can do. That ends her turn.
Okay. Goes to Oriumo.
So Oriumo is going to take aim at this wizardly rat with a crossbow. That'll be where he starts. It's an 11 to hit, which probably doesn't hit.
It doesn't. There's this. It comes close, and you see it burned up in octarine fire.
I'll figure out how to keep track of my arrows in a second. And then he's gonna. Yeah, he's gonna call out to Dante and just say, "It's not a good day to die." And you get 7 points of healing
Nice.
from a first level healing word. It's action, bonus action, and then he would move down the tunnel toward Tristan, not knowing that rat's there, because I think that rat king's out of, or rat prince is out of sight.
Okay. Then silent. You're muted somehow, Julie.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay. So seeing that Oriumo just healed Dante some, she's going to pivot around and aim at that little rat.
You got it.
Yes! Natural 20.
Oh, yeah.
And he should be my one that's hunter's marked too, because it was the caster that I hunter's marked.
Yes.
So there's 12 on that.
Good. Oh, my initiatives finally just came back. Whew. Oh, my God.
So a total of 14 damage.
All right. They're bloodied.
I don't have anything else. I'm going to stay there till I make sure he's dead. Or he kills me, whichever comes first.
You should take a couple steps away from Dante so that you're not coned.
Oh, true. And I will move. I'll move just past Oriumo because I can still aim at the rat. The little rat bastard.
Oriumo would be further down the hall, by the way.
Then I'll
'Cause he-
move between the two of you.
Yeah, he moved 30 feet down the hall toward Tristan.
Okay, so it was 30
Or
feet.
25, sorry. I forget my movement's not 30.
All right, Irma was 25 feet away where they were, and then Silent moves down there as well. Their art department, and Tristan, is your turn.
What is it at, Caleb?
Okay, so I can move away safely then, right?
There's the two of them are right within melee with you. It's he that moved back.
So he was wait. So
he
was
disengaged
in
and
that-
went back, and the two moved up front to be within melee with you.
Oh, so the corridor allows for 3. Okay. I'm going to intimidate him. Just try to get him to stand down. I will say we have just laid waste to all the ones inside that nest. Stand down or I put you down. And I'm going to try to intimidate him to call them off.
Make intimidation.
11.
11.
I'm gonna try to move away 30 feet.
Alex, towards the group.
Yeah, which direction, Alex? 30 feet?
Towards the group.
Towards the group. Backing off? Okay.
Backing off.
That's not Alex.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I think
All
I
right.
meant Alec.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry there, Paul. Our department said it and I repeated it.
Sorry, it was just really confusing me.
No, you're fine. Okay.
I'm sorry, I keep passing.
14 to hit.
You're aiming for whom?
No. Because they have op attacks, don't they? I'm moving away from them.
Yes. I was just confused what you're doing. Okay. Okay, that's one hit. And
I go down.
Okay. How much HP do you have left? 4?
4.
Oh, you might not.
Okay.
Well, yeah, because only one hit, so
Okay.
there's a chance here. We'll see what happens. Nope, 5 bludgeoning.
Yeah.
Piercing, actually. They could have gotten 3. All right, Tristan goes down. And the rat prince is going to come up and grab the box. So I guess that's 30 feet to Tristan. Or I think more than that, actually.
Yeah, he's not going.
So, but it can bonus action dash, so it will. And then we've kind of been saying it's an action to grab this box because it's so big, so we'll continue with that. And they grab it, and then they're use the rest of their movement to basically run away from where they came from. Big shiny's mine! Yes! We've recovered it! Start to go, and then we've got the rats around. So how many rats now do we have around? 4. Okay, I just want to make sure because I kind of got lost there for a moment. Okay. All right, now they do have their advantage back. It's 21.
That'll hit.
No, okay, I'm asking 21's your AC. I'm sorry.
Oh, 20.
20's your AC. Okay. All right. There's 2 that are able to get through your defenses. Or 4 piercing and 4 piercing for a total of 8.
All right.
On second thought, never mind. Because I kind of messed something up. You can have that HP back. They all vanish as the Warlock dropped concentration from the hit. I'm silent.
Ooh.
So their Summon Beast spell wore off. And now they're... Can add these peeps. Yeah, I know what they're gonna do. Okay, so Art department, can they move down that hallway without getting an op attack from Charlotte or no?
Who, the Warlock rat?
Yeah.
Nah, Charlotte's not punch it in the face.
Let's see. Yeah, they're gonna risk it, I guess, unfortunately. So they're gonna go ahead and they're going to move an action dash, so they're going to try to do a total of 60 feet here. Yep.
That's a 13 to hit.
Oh, you come in and there's this burst of octarine flame that does not let your blade pierce their skin. Okay, and then they will, at this point, vanish in octarine fire as they essentially misty step 30 feet away down the other corridor. Okay. And now we're on to no one.
Alright. No one's going to move an action dash, so a total of 60 feet of movement towards Tristan. And then end his turn.
Hey. Dante.
Dante will stand up, taking half of a movement. He doesn't really know what's going on down that hall because he was out. Assuming that that's where we're all still headed, he will use bonus action dash and action dash. So 60 feet.
That's your original 15, right?
Yep.
Get to those other rats. There's 6 get up to the first one.
Hey, I'm sorry, I totally forgot about something, man. It's dark, right?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know if that would have impeded anything that I was doing. But I'm human, and it's dark. And I don't know where my torch is.
I think one of you had a torch. You had some light going on.
Yeah, and I handed it off to...
Silent has it.
silent.
Okay.
But I don't know if she still has it because she picked up the crystal and is firing a bow.
Yeah, no, I dropped it.
Okay. So yeah, you're just kind of wandering around.
We roll a die and see if I go a different direction than I think is forward.
I think for this, you mostly are getting away because I think we'll have it.
Okay.
Because the people around you at least are going, no, like it's all happening at once, but I think it's happening enough where someone can kind of gauge you to go, nope, other way. At least for this one. So that's your turn.
Yep. And I don't see anything in front of me.
Yeah, nope, because you're blind. Charlotte.
I'm sorry, they got music blasting. Charlotte's gonna move a total of 50 feet towards the where Tristan is. But she would like to take the path to pick up her great axe.
Got it.
And I can't do anything there. That means that's gonna end her turn. And since she didn't attack, that's gonna end her rage.
Yeah, Oriumo.
So Orima will walk forward until he sees those rats around the corner.
And there's two in front. The one that has the box and it with the crown and is moving back.
Well, that one would be far enough away. I probably wouldn't be able to see it.
Okay.
Because it already moved, 60 feet on its turn?
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 30. No, he had to get to him and then back.
Yeah. He moved 60 feet, but he moved 60 feet away. So how far away of it is he?
He's 40.
40 feet from you.
Yeah. Oh. Don't know if I can do. Let's see. Do I have anything useful I can do?
Standing right on top of a dying person, but you know.
Okay.
Because Tristan is down.
Yeah. Can't do anything useful to Rat King, so I will bonus action healing word and just say, Tristan, we don't have time for you to play that again. As you get 7 hit points of heals. And then he'll use his crossbow to take a shot at the nearest rat.
Nice.
That's not going to hit. That's a 7.
Okay. Good. Okay, so then doing here. Okay, we go to silent.
Well, since there's nobody back here, I'm going to move 30 feet toward the rest of the group. And then what do I see, if anything?
Have night vision?
I do.
Out to how long?
60 feet, I think.
You can see these 2 rats. You can't see him. He's around a corner.
Okay. Let me make for sure. Well, if my mouse would cooperate, I'm pretty sure it's 60 feet. Yeah, 60 feet. Okay, so I'm going to shoot at the closest rat.
Okay. Let's do it.
Yes, natural 20
That hits.
Would you like me to remove him from the board?
for 14 points of damage.
All right, they die and scream in death. No, no, no!
And that'll be my turn.
Hey, Tristan.
So he moved to come pick it up from me and then moved away.
Mhm.
He's-
How far away is he from Tristan?
Well, and I had to move him because I was putting that other board. So he was 40 from me. 35.
35 from VU,
And you
Tristan.
got 15 to stand up.
Was he able to get that far? Because he moved back the first time away from me.
He dashed to you, picked it
He's
up.
got a bonus action dash, his regular dash,
Oh boy.
and he's got movement.
he's
He's a streaky little guy.
All right. So, can I see him with 60 feet of
He's
dark
only
vision?
35
Yeah.
from you.
All right. So then,
Yeah, our department actually has this entire dungeon, every room of it. Just since he was sick, we didn't actually do the crawl.
okay. So
I got out.
I'm going to.
Give me a
I'll
camera.
poison needle him.
Get a camera.
No, I
Okay.
won't. I'll magic stone him.
Okay,
That's 21 to hit,
that hits.
and that's 8 points of damage.
Hey.
All
All right. Yeah, now this red guy, he looks about 6 times the size of the others. Fat and burly.
Is that one within melee range of me too? The one in front of me.
Yeah.
I end my turn.
Is he 10 feet or 5 feet?
10 feet. I'm sorry.
No, not within melee.
No.
I move away. I move back as far as I can away from there and
Yeah.
point him out.
Sorry,
He's
as we
going
said
to the tunnel.
before, we have got medicated sometimes without getting everything.
And then I'll end my turn.
Okay.
Use the bard as a human shield.
It's okay. I'm the healthiest of the party right now.
Okay. The small ratling is going to move 60 feet away.
Which one?
The small ratling up there.
So the prince.
The print. We'll do this. The prince will move with this box 90 feet. And ultimately, they're going towards Area 7, our department.
I don't have the. Just tell me which.
Do it again.
A, B.
I believe B is what we want. Okay. Is he further than that or exactly that?
He's exactly that.
Okay. Cool. And then the ratling will go 60 that direction. Then there's no other baddies. So we're going to go to no one's turn.
No one's going to move an action dash, which gives him 60 feet of movement. That's
Hey. Dante.
We're leaving, right, guys? I think we should definitely leave. Can somebody point me in the right direction? I'll start moving a direction. My normal movement.
Yeah, at this point, the woman with you, Petra, is. Listen, sometimes all lives is actually a pretty good treasure in this city. Charlotte.
She's gonna take her movement, action, dash, and as she's going, she's gonna ask where's the chest.
Actually has no idea at this point.
You're doing 50?
Yeah. And that'll end your turn.
Okay. Very good. Ryumo.
Yeah, so Remo will answer Charlie's question. All right, have the chest. They're fast little fuckers, though. I don't know if we're going to catch up to them. I don't got much left that I can do. I guess he will step forward 25 feet and take one last pot shot at that rat if he can see it.
I think, yeah, you can just get the small rat.
Aha! 30-20.
Nice, that'll hit.
For 9 piercing damage.
They fall dead and scream.
Ha! I got him! And that'll end my turn.
Silent.
I will light a torch, move up 30 feet, and give it to Dante.
Amazing. Kristen.
I'm just leaving.
Okay. Sword move. Yeah, at this point you actually couldn't because it's so tight, but I get what you're saying. And of course, the last bit and sight of this Prince of Rats.
Ain't nobody can see him now.
I know.
He's around the corner.
But the last bit, any type of as the skittering goes off, as they would go their next 90. But all of you are alive and breathe. And is it your intention to leave the Rat's Nest Tavern?
That's my intention.
That would be Oriumo's recommendation.
Yes.
Okay.
Though he would recommend we search these rat bodies to see if they happen to be carrying anything interesting.
Yeah, great. You do that. I'm leaving.
Yeah. You can get what do they actually have? I don't think they have any crossbow bolts actually even. So just at a quick glance, they have slings and rocks.
Then he would leave them.
Yeah, they don't really carry anything interesting. As from here, it's mostly the nests and things once they have their stuff. Charlotte, you found your axe already, right?
The great axe, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I hand axe.
The hand axe that you threw, you found that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we found that.
Both of them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's balanced now.
Yeah. Our department wanted to
Um,
check. She just was making sure. Looking out for everybody. I was like, I did that.
Because I said the minute you guys go in the rat's nest, you know Charlotte's axe is in there.
Okay. In that case, I think
Matt,
yes.
If I may, the Charlotte is a little frustrated, and she wants to suggest to at least grab the ore because she recently lost everything, right?
The ore and the crystal were together.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Forget it.
Just art. Yeah.
Yep.
Our department didn't glue them, but they are.
That's fine.
So very cool. I think we'll come back to your trying to make it home alive after the break.
Yep.
All right, all right. Who are you, Shiuto? You're muted, yes?
Yes.
Okay. So this is why I got confused. Because you're not allowed to inspo the game you're in.
Okay.
That was like one of the which is why I always never. It's why I started to think you were a different person. Because whenever I saw it, I was like, oh, it's not a Fui.
Sure.
It's fine. We can do him now because you spent voice. I'm just saying that's why. It's not a big deal. You're saying yes, and I feel very like I'm calling something I'm not. I don't know. I feel really weird now.
No. And by the same token, that's why when I do it, I try to not pick up an inspiration myself as well.
You're okay, and it might even be all right. I just was like, I just realized I'm like, that's why. So I've always been so confused.
I understand.
Okay. We're all good. Okay. Perfect. We'll continue. So I'm gonna say for now you are able to quietly move through the tunnels and using some of the techniques you made use of before, get yourselves, even though you're very bloodied, up into the area above, into the more exposed, but away from the rat hovels. Petra will breathe heavily, and she goes, "That was something." Did pretty good back there, actually. I thought we were all dead again.
It was definitely close, but we're out.
Good. Listen, it's up to you. But we can find shelter at Shepherd's Gate. Be at least a place we can catch our breath. If not, fully rest.
I assume some of us would know where that is.
It's about a quarter mile, maybe half. Here.
Further into the city?
It's closer to the inner city, yeah. It's a gate of the wall. It's where the Hooded Lanterns have their station. And their barracks is nearby.
And if we go there, would we be able to take a long rest or a short rest?
Definitely take a breather there. So short rest, you could not long rest there.
All right, so I'm all for leaving, not going there.
All right, did we get your name?
Petra Lang. It's fine. I'd appreciate you getting me to Temple Gate when you can. If we need to leave first, I understand. But if after, I can make sure the Lord Commander would appreciate it. I can promise you.
Would he pay us for your safe return?
You're one of those.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Yes, I am.
She looks at you. I don't know. I can promise you this much. You'd consider it a favor, and I can at least get you in and out of the inner city once when you need it.
Great. So I'm all for leaving, not going to the inner city.
So she means later. So leaving now. She's not arguing that with you.
Mhm.
I just want to be very clear.
Oh no, I just wanted to see if I were to bring her there, was I going to get a reward that would have swayed my mind to go there instead?
So she's
first.
saying after you take a long rest. What she's asking you to do right now is to take a long rest somewhere outside the city and then please bring her to the gate.
Yeah. But what I was saying is if I was going to get a reward, I would have been up for going right now to take her.
Yeah.
But if I'm not, I'm willing to wait for the long rest.
Cool.
Matt, can I clarify? You said Shepherd's Gate the first time, but Temple Gate the second time. Is it Shepherd's Gate?
It is Shepherd's Gate.
Okay.
05 on the map.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I figured out the gates are named for the street names they're on.
I think making the trek into Shepherd's Gate in our current condition would be more of a liability than coming back fresh.
I don't have a lot left to give.
I'm also good with
I agree. Let's go.
what pace we're going.
Yeah, what's your pace? And where are you headed?
Probably back to the. That's the closest place
village?
to rest, right?
To the mill?
Or was it the ruins? I think.
The mill, yeah.
The mill, yeah.
Okay. What's your pace?
I mean, if we go slow, it's 3 checks. But if we roll in that one, we can try to stealth out of it. So I'm all for
Four checks.
It's 4 checks. But either way, we'll be able to stealth away if we fail. That's 2 rolls that could possibly be in our favor. I don't know.
I'm cool with moving slow.
But we can't cast Pass Without a Trace. All right. Yeah. I vote for slow.
I'm good with that.
Okay, so for slow, it's actually going to be 2 checks today. Based on how far you are to the city's edge.
Oh, I thought we were a mile from the city's edge. Okay.
No, not quite. Because when fast, like, you're always going to at least do a check. So sometimes I can kind of... But I think on this will be 2. All right. Everyone roll a d20.
So my first roll is a 5.
Another 5.
7 here.
2.
Two.
3.
Oh my God. It's a good thing these aren't saving throws.
All right. You slowly approach. There's the cry of victory from the pits below, and it echoes through what seem to be tunnels that you think are buried beneath you. You wonder how many ratlings suffuse the city beneath your feet. Go ahead and give me another round of d20s.
Three.
10.
3 as well.
15.
Alex?
5.
I had said 3.
Okay, cool. Then, as quietly as you move and slow, you successfully pass out of the ruins.
Oh my
Make
gosh,
your
our,
way to-
our first excursion that didn't result in an encounter. It's possible.
As you find your way back to the mill and take up some movement. What would you like to do? Take your long rest or anything else?
What time of day is it?
The pace you took, it's probably late afternoon.
Okay. Do I see any signs of the contamination in Silent?
I mean, that's if you're looking over, you can make a medicine check. Or if Silent wants to see, depends on Silent. Silent, you see where the racking bit you can look, and there are octarine veins that bleach out of it on your shoulder.
But this doesn't look good against my white fur. It doesn't coordinate with it.
We're going to need to find some way to get rid of that.
Well, we'll have to probably find somebody in town to do that, right?
That requires a lot of gold. That one lady at where you prayed to your god, Charlotte, said she could do it.
That works. Flamekeeper can also do it. Says Petra. Flamekeeper Hannah. But she charges as well. You want to get the money you can together. That can get nasty quick.
Well,
Did you say it was 250?
Yeah, I think 250 is what you got last time.
That's what she said.
will we be looked down upon because at Shepherd's Gate, Petra?
I mean, they're not going to let you stay there with that, but if they're not going, it's not going. If you get me there, they're going to be happy I'm there, and it's not going to be the worst thing. Though
I am not of that.
She motions to the wound.
I understood what she
She goes,
meant.
"I'm sorry, I meant the wound, not you."
Thank you.
I didn't mean you. I'm sorry. I will say that worries me. If you want to move more towards Emberwood Village. There's an outpost of the Hooded Lanterns. I could just as easily get there.
I mean, you
I can
saw.
catch a thing with them.
I mean, you saw what we were after, and I know you guys like to patrol what comes out of the city.
Yeah, but I'm not going to mention things about the people who saved my life.
Appreciate that.
Listen, the Hooded Lanterns just don't want more things to be lost. We think the city is going to be reclaimed one day, and we don't want to find all of its wealth, everything about it, entirely gone because of the lack of faith of a few. That's all. And vaguely, the delirium, those crystals, that's... Lord Commander might want that more than the rest of us, but... all I can tell you is they have interest in the city too. And there's goals that we have. There's groups now moving in. We don't have the time just to play guards. So there might be room for you to have more freedom to get things. If you prove yourself, if you show yourselves to be ones that can help our cause.
And how might we do that? Other than helping you get to Shepherd's Gate, that is.
Right. Gates one matter that would be looked on somewhat favorably, but I don't know fully. I'm not, but I do know there's several things that we have interest in. And I can put you in contact with the more higher ups. I might be your go-between, who knows, but they will ask of things, and if you prove capable, we need capable people. You didn't get whatever you wanted that big rock for, but you still did more than anyone else I've ever seen in these ruins. Done better than most anyone else. Pretty good. Any of you can respond.
Definitely given us something to think about.
It's fine.
The day has been long and exhausting. Perhaps we should eat and go to sleep.
We're gonna have to be careful with. Sorry, like I said, my name's Petra. What's your name? Looking to Silent.
Silent?
Silent. We're gonna want to keep an eye on that. It's days to Emberwood if we're not going through the city.
Well, if you're concerned, I'm not opposed to one of my friends tying me up.
No,
We can just keep watching you.
I'm not concerned. I'm concerned for you. You know that, right?
Thank you, I appreciate that, because I really don't want to turn. I've seen it. It didn't look pleasant.
All right. Anything before you all take your long rest?
Can I insight check that concern?
Mhm.
Okay. Just a 7.
Okay. And nothing suspicious.
I'm just gonna study the shard.
The little shard you got?
Yep.
Okay. I'll handle it. Looks good. Give me a Arcana check.
Nine.
Okay. Study and it gleams. You can feel the arcane power, though it's still a mystery. It's octarine glow, and before you find yourself too much exposed, you put it away. Anything else before the long rest? Okay. Then everyone take a long rest, and Silent, go ahead and give me a d6, please. A d20, I'm sorry. D20.
Sorry, 9.
Stay. There's been no change to your wound.
Oh, good.
So you headed to Emberwood? Or do you want to go to Temple Gate?
There's not resources, from what we understand, there's not resources for Silent to get cured at Temple Gate, right?
No, and she would say no. That
Okay.
just says no. The only person I know who can take care of that is in Emberwood.
All right, well, we better get that taken care of before too long.
Yes.
All right. So 3 days. Give me another d20, Julie.
Natural 1.
Okay. Give me a d6.
1.
Okay. Second, I need my document update. Okay, let me get down here. Oh. Give me a d20.
4.
So. After traveling the first day, you awaken and you see the hair and skin around Silent's lips, nose, and ears are black, and they're withered, shrunken and wrinkled tight against her face.
It's getting worse.
What is?
Your ears and around your mouth and eyes, they're black and sort of not good.
Oh.
And isn't good at all. And as per the second level, now you have any HP you regain by expending hit dice.
What's that?
Hit points regained by expending hit dice are halved
Oh, okay.
currently. But yeah, it seems like your skin's almost rotting away. She looks worried and what was I? Grabs here, makes a scarf for you. We might want to wear this coming into town.
Okay, thank you.
We go the second day of the 3-day journey. Can you give me another D20?
Seven.
Then, all right, and then the third one.
Three.
Right. Okay. You come in with the 2 levels of contamination. Here. I was glad it didn't get any worse after that. And you make your way into the small, dreary town of Bowood Village. What would you like to do?
Should we go see the old gods lady?
Yes.
How much gold?
I've got 100 gold I can put up.
Me too.
I've got 112.
I hope that we have enough between us.
We should be able to handle it from there, I think.
I'm going to head over to the outpost then. Just come over there when you're able to go. My brother Ansem should be there if I'm not.
You said brother handsome?
Ansem.
Okay.
I heard handsome too at first, but my brain translated it to what he actually said.
I'm like, is he related to Pretty? Is handsome related to Pretty?
All right. In that case, you're able. It is. Yeah, it's 250 gold. So old Zoya greets you at the temple again, and if you show her silence, she goes, "I'm glad you made it. It's that can get quite that can get out of hand."
Can you get her well?
I can. Oh, do you have the gold? It's 250 to help her. Fortunately, it's expensive to do this type of magic and quite exhausting.
I think we can cover that. And Oriama will pull out 150 gold.
I'll give her
Alright,
100.
I'll give her 60. Hold on. I'll give her 60 gold. And then you guys can cover the rest.
Well, okay.
So trying to do that around. She takes it. She goes, good. And she lays silent out, and you see her take some animal, she takes a live bird out, and she quickly snaps its neck and places it on Silent's chest. And as she does, she begins to murmur, and there's this burst of green energy that swirls and that she captures in her hands above. And she begins whispering. Now, using what is natural to overcome the arcane, infuse this one. And she pushes it down into Silence. And in this sparking display of this energy, there's what almost looks like a battle between this verdant green and this bright octarine flame on each end. And you see Silent kind of wince in pain. Would you say this pain, would you do scream, or is it more like grunts, Silent? Because it's like your veins are burning.
It would probably be a scream.
Okay. Silent screams. And after a few moments, the green flames totally envelop her body, and you can see her withered and sick from it. As Zoya finally breathes out a held breath and the flames vanish, and the old woman steadies herself on the altar. And now, Silent, you have 2 levels of exhaustion.
Okay. But I no longer have contamination.
Correct. I'd rest before seeking your way into the city again.
Okay, thank you.
Charlotte would kind of go next to Silent and help her onto her feet and kind of just not coddle her, but just be there in case she needs something to lean on.
Which I probably do. So I would be leaning on Charlotte. Oh, thanks, Charlotte. I'm so tired.
Should we see about another cottage?
Yeah, it sounds like we're going to be here a few days.
Don't you need to go talk to Petra?
Are there any odd jobs around that can be done that are much in ways to get gold to try to, instead of just instantly just going into the town? Is there anything that we can do maybe outside that could, I don't know?
We have delirium that we need to sell.
No, we don't.
We don't. They took the box.
The whole box.
The whole box.
Oh, was the other delirium in that box as
Everything
well?
was
Okay.
in that box.
That's how we stored
And
delirium
right
was in the
now,
box.
Okay.
I'm starting to see a trend as to we're going in there and there is no reward for coming out. It's just loss. So right now I'm trying to see if there's anything else, any odd jobs that can be done that can help us gain gold before heading into a city that's just literally kicking us.
Asking around, there's really not. You can search around the city. You could explore different areas. You could do things that are more just go search for more fragments somewhere within the city. But this is people here barely survive, and anything that can be done by people here is. There is nothing of this. This is the city breaks many people. Many people leave realizing the harsh truth. That being said, remember you got quite a bit of equipment. You've used it, I think, but you got an upfront payment from River. That was just for you getting there and looking around. She's already paid you that.
That one, but that was spent for this now. With
It was. I'm just letting you know
yeah.
things that you
Oh
got.
yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
And yeah, then you can still pursue anything else you want. You can also, of course, go talk to Ansem if you want as well.
Also, if we didn't pay 700 gold for a $250 service, we should still have gold left.
I'm pretty sure
So-
we didn't.
So I put in 150.
Right. So I'm giving the full 60 that I have. So that would bring it up to 210. So there'd be 40 left.
Okay. Just for simplicity, everyone keep their gold. Ansem's going to give you 250 gold for his sister because I feel like we're going to lose something here, and I'd rather not have the frustration. I feel like it's going to be more frustrating on y'all than it needs to be. Because I know you can still talk because it's going to be worth talking to him, but in thanks, he gives you 250. So we can just say that's outright covers silent, and everyone keeps their gold.
Okay. We're all too generous, you guys. Everybody wants to be the one that pays.
I think we should hear them out and see what they've got to offer.
Yeah, I agree.
You had made contact a little bit with Blackjack Mao, I believe. So that's the other. You've got things you can do. I think that's. All right. And I will tell you, however, that you're 4th level.
Yay.
I think Oriuma would probably, I think would probably go talk to the folks at the outpost first. And then knowing that we have cash, I think Orima will eventually want to go buy some better protection / armor / studded leather.
Okay.
Yeah, I would like to check out a shop as well. Any magical wares that could be around or something.
Okay. We'll get there. All right, what are we doing first? We doing the shopping? I can kind of, because I got to do this a little.
Sure, let's do the
Well-
shopping first. Go ahead, Julie.
Well, I was going to say maybe we should decide what we want to do next so we know what other equipment we might need to buy before we do the shopping. So that would be finding out if there was something that we could do for Ansem and Petra, because it wouldn't hurt to have them maybe as allies. Clearly we don't want to talk to River right now, since we don't have what she wanted, but I don't know. I mean, just my suggestion that figure out what step we want to do next and then shop to make sure we have what we need.
Okay.
Sure, I'm good with talking to Ansem then.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay. So. Moving to the outpost, you find Ansem. More of a somewhat handsome young man, though seemingly exhausted. You see, he too seems to be suffering a type of exhaustion similar to what Silent is going through. And warmly accepts you when you come up. My goodness, I'm so happy to see you. You saved her. Now you can see he's like a teenager, basically. Black hair, short, neat beard.
Well, to be fair, you did save our friend here too, so I guess it's even.
Well, yeah, I made sure that got paid for, though. Don't spread that around too much. Giving money to an old god shrine won't endear us to the civil order.
Understood.
Though, listen, at this point, whatever helps people live. As far as I care. Anyway, do not call me by my rank, but just in case it ever helps you, I am Captain Ansem Lang. Here are the hooded lanterns. Second in command to the Lord Commander himself. We have a strict policy of not risking resources for rescue attempts. She would have been lost. if you hadn't come upon her. I don't. You can see now that they look like twins. And like they're definitively about the same age. We always had our backs. And anyway, is there anything I could help you with? That I gave you all the gold I had.
We were wondering if there was something we could help you with.
Of course. Well, let me ask you, are you interested in joining or becoming friendly with the lanterns?
Friendly.
Okay. That's fine.
Things could change in the future, but for now.
Understood. Then there is something that is on our roster of things that we're trying to get done. And the other way I guess they could help you, the Silver Order they have an interest in they're putting together some type of mission into the outer city. If that was of any interest to you, you could see what they're up to. And I heard rumors the Falling Fire is interested in that as well. It's a bunch of rumors about wanting to get to that location. As far as our interest, their interest in that location has drawn their attention away from something that I know they're not happy with. We know they've been putting pressure on an independent mining operation in the outer city. The Silver Order has, from some dwarves. We would like to get friendly with this operation and are willing to provide them with equipment. Not so much equipment, I guess, but with our guards. We can set up a contingent around their operation at all times in order to protect it from the monstrosities and from any other group that doesn't like what they're doing. If you can negotiate this for us, it's something we officially went over there. It'd probably make the Silver Order move faster on its intentions. And would definitely endear you to the Lord Commander. Safe way in and out of the city eventually is helpful.
What do we have permission to bargain with?
Well, what I'd want you to do is determine if we want to secure some of their equipment, specifically these things called firearms from them. And a certain share of delirium. Really, it's what we can offer are our protection. So if you have to, you can play around with the number of guards, maybe. The Lord Commander himself would still have to accept whatever deal you bring back.
Wait, accept whatever what?
Whatever deal you ultimately get them to agree to, the Lord Commander would have to accept when you return. To that, I would say, I would plan on myself making my way. If you accept this, I'll make my way to Temple Gate, and I would Shepherd's Gate, and meet you there.
All right. So you are offering your protection for a share of the delirium and firearms.
And we will let them take up a residence in our garrison.
Residence in your garrison.
We have, gets quiet, there's a piece of it that is far enough underground that lets a few people sleep within the city.
Okay.
It is very
Okay.
small, though.
Cool.
You can bring back anything they need, or if you have to make a trip or two out, that's fine. But if you're a go-between, it's neutral, and you can, if they need any help, you can do so as representatives of the Hooded Lanterns, and we evaluate things fairly. I can't promise you what you could get, but I will make sure you're rewarded. This is official business, unlike, frankly, a personal favor you did me with my sister. She mentioned you tried to sneak. We do have equipment that can make that easier, that I can probably secure you if you can make this happen. At least some of it.
I mean, as you know, the problem is getting to the gate, let alone worrying about the sneak equipment. So it can't help us if it's not here.
I know,
I
but I can't give you something in advance. I'm sorry.
It's fine. I'm good for trying. My vote is to try.
Yes, I'm good with that.
How difficult can it be to offer people protection and you know, they all want it, right?
I'm good with that.
I don't think offering's a problem. I think succeeding at protection is the challenge. But yeah, things that could help us navigate the city more easily would certainly be of value.
No one? Do you have any reservations helping them?
Helping the Hooded Lanterns? No. I will do whatever I can to help. And if it hurts the Silver Order a little bit, I'm more for it.
I think we can manage to help you with that.
All right. If I have your word, I'll make my way to the gate the next few days.
just be forewarned, we will be resting a couple of days before we head back out.
Understood.
Well.
Let
All
me
right.
do my time at the gate anyway.
We'll see you then.
All right.
Let's go shopping.
Okay, so all right, so you're gonna accept that and go over to see what might be here. One moment. Okay, so you make your way over to the caravan, and so one thing you were looking for was the more magic items, which would be at Aldor the Immense's place. He welcomes you warmly. Ah! Good to have you again. You're living. Fine warriors.
At that comment, I think Charlotte would kind of flash a little grin and kind of retort back. It's like, there was a question about us living?
The dangerous place.
You could say we're a little unnatural.
Of course. So, what are you looking for today? How can I help you?
Well, what are your wares? What do you have to sell? Is there like a menu?
No, my stuff
yes.
moves way too quickly for that.
Oh.
As always, I do have a fresh set of potions I was able to get in. And what are you looking for? What type of things can I look? And again, we look at this thing, there's like boxes and chests and all manner of things. Looking for mundane frivolities, gifts for a lover, magical items, spell scrolls. What can I help you with?
I am looking for any magical items that could, I don't know. I don't even know.
Well, see what I have, then we can see if you're interested. Yeah. He looks a little bit. Just tossing things around and takes out this a spear that looks like it's permanently stained in blood. Actually, never mind. I was looking at the wrong thing here. That's not going to work out. We'll say he grabs this. He takes out this large great axe. He puts it down, and you can see that there are bits of like a gold substance mixed with with octarine flecks. He goes, "This is quite interesting. It's come to my possession. I've removed the hand that was attached to it. It's free service. But this kind of has a thirst, you could say, once blood has been spilt. It comes alive when you're gravely injured. It helps kill those who would see you dead. So this is a +2 bonus to attack and damage when you have half your hit points or fewer. And he'll keep moving as he looks through some things here. He grabs this small brooch that he goes, this. You can see it has the mark of the Amethyst Academy on it. He looks around. This is a little bit of a rarer find. Hard to get these outside of those who would go to the academy, but apparently a few of their corpses were in the ruins. This lets you stand strong against, say, pure magic. And one of the favorite spells, I'm told, of the academy is pretty useless against it. So this thing is, you have resistance to force damage and immunity from the magic missile spell. That's what it provides. And looking. There he goes. And finally, again, a favorite thing made by the Academy, though a little more commonly available. I think they call this a drift globe. It puts light in dark spaces, pretty basically. Float around the air, hovers, follows you around. Can give a soft or a much bigger effect. So this can emanate the light or the daylight spell.
For that drift globe, how much?
So, today you're in luck because any of these three things go for 1,200 gold apiece.
All right. How much is a potion of healing?
Hmm. 100 gold.
Okay. Well, you have yourself a good day. All right, take care.
Oh, right. Just remember, the gold can't help you in the ruins.
Tristan, here, take one of the potions.
I'm assuming everybody was there, so anyone can get anything that was, he was talking about.
Yeah, but nobody has 1,200 gold.
Yeah, it was some potions or whatever.
No, but it's she's off.
How much for a spell scroll?
Spell scrolls.
Actually, would he be willing to trade a spell scroll?
You can see.
Sure. Or we'll give it a shot. We have this spell scroll. It's a spell scroll of inflict wounds. It's not particularly useful to any of our bunch.
Perfect. Something that you don't care about. I love it.
Would you be willing to trade it for something that we might find more useful?
I can give you half off of one of similar power.
All right.
You don't need for something you do need. You don't expect that to be equal, do you?
Oh, no, but it seems a fair trade to trade one for another.
But it's not what it is, it's what it means to the customer.
Regardless, how much does one of these normally cost?
Picked one's just first level, right?
Yeah, sure thought.
Okay. So something along the strength, around 75 gold.
And I'd get half off that?
Yes.
All right. What do you have in stock?
I'll let you choose, but he will have anything that you want. That's from the wizard spell list of first level.
Okay. Wizard spell list. First level, and I need it to be on my spell list. All right. I'm going to need a minute.
I'll take the 40 gold from Charlotte, and then I'll buy the potion and hand it to Charlotte. So that way you have a potion of healing.
No, I want you to hold it.
Trust me, you hold on to it. You're always in the middle. It would be best if you kept that. This was solely to get it for you regardless. If I couldn't get the axe, I was getting you the potion. So don't worry about it. So I hand Charlotte the potion so that they have. And then I just wait for everybody else to finish.
All right. Well, I'm going to do the trade. I just got to figure out what spell to buy, guys.
Where can I find some arrows?
There's an equipment merchant over here, and the mundane items, they're just twice whatever's in the player's handbook.
Okay.
At least I think so. Let me double check that. No, they're at least twice. Yeah, that would be from the blacksmith. And any delirium you can sell to the Fairweather Trades and Exports, and he'll give you half of their cost. Pays half of what they're worth.
When we go to the blacksmith,
So does that mean 20 arrows are 2 gold?
Yeah, they're normally 1 gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, should be 2.
Okay.
Tobias, I was wondering if you would allow me to help you in with the swinging of hammers. I need to make sure that I, and she'll kind of like flex. I need to make sure that I don't lose my definition.
You want to help a bit. Well, I mean, I guess you could. I don't know. I usually take payment in gems, precious metals, or coin. But are you looking?
I mean, I'm
trying to do it, or are you trying to earn your way into something?
I actually know my way around the forge. I'm not even asking for employ. I just need to make sure that I don't lose the practice.
All right. Tell you what, if you want to melt down, I've got a pile of used equipment. A group that was calling it quits went home. You can go ahead and mess around with that a little bit.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it.
And I think a cottage. I'm trying to what the cottage here is. Yeah, it's 2 gold for the cottage.
I'll pay the 2 gold.
Okay, so question. Looking looking over my character sheet, I have cartographer tools. Is it possible that while we're sort of in this downtime that I could potentially start mapping out the caves that we were in from the rat's nest?
Yeah. Do that.
Okay.
Give me a cartography check.
Okay.
With intelligence.
Okay.
Intelligence and proficiency.
Whoops. Wrong thing. Oh. Well, that's a natural 20.
Ooh. All right. Okay, here.
I mean, I know that we'll have to go back down in there at some point to potentially map more of the place, but at least from what we know of it from where we started.
Yeah.
And if Oriumo has any input.
Sorry, I've been over here trying to figure out what spells are on both lists.
Nope, you're good. Because it's not like it's going to be complete in this instant. So there'll be some downtime where we're just sitting around.
Yeah, like you're doing it like over the course of these days.
Yes.
Definitely. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and give you here the map you were able to make from what you were. So you basically got a really good map of what you saw. So there you go.
Awesome. Thanks.
And I finally figured out what makes sense. So I will be changing that inflict wound scrolls out for a silvery barb scroll because I think that's the most useful thing I can do that's on both lists.
That's not going to work out well for you, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
Because spell scrolls, by their very nature, are an action to use.
Oh, okay. Well, then that makes it even more complicated. Understood.
Sorry.
Nope, I appreciate the correction because that would have been real annoying later. I'll just be looking at spells for another half hour here, guys.
Yeah, like, I mean, I'd probably let you, like, okay, now it's up for like a minute when you want to use it as a reaction, but that's still not very good.
Yeah. Actually, no. The other option that's semi good is for me to take Fairy Fire again.
Yeah.
So I'll take another Fairy Fire scroll.
It's pretty nice having a free Fairy Fire.
If only it used my DC instead of the scroll DC. But that's the downside of using something that's free.
Wait, anything else?
Can I make it to the blacksmith to buy armor, I assume?
Yeah, absolutely.
Then I will do so.
Sure. Okay. All right. And if there's nothing else, you can go ahead and rest your days. 4 gold for the 2 days of rest for Silent as y'all stay in the one cottage.
Four gold. So another two.
Yeah, because it's 2 nights that
Okay.
Silent has to stay
Got
to
it.
be rid of exhaustion. And yeah, it's up to you if there's anything you were interested in finding out. It's one of those things. I don't want to overload you, but you do have other contacts here. You could check in or not if you're really set on this and don't want to hear from anyone else. That's totally fine too.
Man, if I sell my current leather armor, do I get any kind of money back?
Yeah, he won't take that.
Okay.
Because he only takes stuff he can melt down. But I'd say from one of the equipment people, let's say Algernon Mats would give you half of the player's handbook price.
Okay.
Yeah. So you definitely get there's a bit of a racket that these merchants have here. So, but it's also costs a lot of money to set up shop here. So it's sort of like there's very little choice. Which, by the way, for anyone who's feeling that really hard, that is one of the reasons why factions matter. Because factions, you can get stuff a lot easier or at a better rate, I would say. Just as a thing, like if you're like, what is this? This is why it's like you on your own with no one behind you. People take advantage as you would get up, and not to reveal too much hand, but just sort of as a, I think, thing. Because this is dreary for your characters. I don't want it to be dreary for you.
I think over the course of the 2 days, Charlotte would it would bounce back and forth between trying to make sure that Silent is taken care of, getting a workout at the blacksmith. And just to be clear, I wasn't trying to actually smith anything. It's just her just getting a workout.
Yeah.
And making a daily ritual to go to the Temple of the Old Gods just in the mornings. And that's basically what she's doing.
Okay. On one of those trips, then, Ozoya meets you, and what does your ritual look like?
She would go to the altar of Chromac, and she would actually, since that during that time she's not doing any combat, she's not actually wreaking havoc, she would strike herself as penance until she has drawn some blood, and would leave her blood on the altar as penance for not being in battle.
How does Chromac treat you there, Charlotte? It's rare for me to have another one here. It's good. Even though I know you'll be leaving soon.
I mean, he doesn't really treat anyone. It's as if he embodied the carnage and chaos of what's going on as is.
It's interesting. This place was so interested in the sacred flame, and yet this nation's adherence to it help them not when fire came from above. And now some of the groups are here to rekindle what burned. There's a chapel right now that they are fighting over. Go ahead.
She would just say, from the ashes is a new beginning, is it not?
Only if the beginning is new indeed. What if it isn't? What if they go back or try what they did before? What if they were simply do what they did? Even now they fight for a chapel. Discover one of their precious artifacts.
Who's they? The Silver Order?
Indeed. The Civil Order. The Falling Fire. And I hear that despicable Queensmen, though, frankly, they do a lot to help. If not a little rougher than I would prefer. I suppose everyone's despicable in this day and age. But all three are putting together teams to get, so at least the Queensmen, my guess is, will try to sell it to the highest bidder, or who knows what they will do with it. It seems like it all will be to try to rekindle a past that was burnt, and maybe for good reason.
Do you happen to know which chapel?
Saint Brenna.
You have much wisdom and insight in this place.
Even those who claim to fear the blood that we use, the old ways, will come once those merchants run out of supplies. She shows the healing potions she sells. Those they'll give you, and the wise know how to get secrets, get a few information on top of the gold that they offer.
A lot of the times those coming to buy seem to have looser tongues than others.
Mm. I know you walk with Cro-Mag. Follow the blood that he is. At least I'd give you this info in case it would be of use to wherever you feel drawn to.
She would take it and bow her head. I appreciate it.
I believe they'll be moving soon. There's a scepter there that they all seek.
scepter?
It's known as the Scepter of Saint Vitruvio. It said it is buried beneath, is what I think they've determined. That I got because one of the adventurers that found it was near death, and they didn't have enough money for the Flame Keeper to push themselves for them. I told them that information would get them their life. And it did.
Thank you.
Well, I'll leave you to your bleeding.
Once her ritual was done, she would go back to the cottage and kind of wait till everybody gathers in order to kind of tell them, guys, I think I found out what they're mining for over there.
I think I would be spending these 2 days examining and.
Yeah, I'll say this: you don't get that this has to do with the mine.
Okay, because I did. Okay,
sorry. This is another location. It was Ansem who mentioned that they were concerned with a holy location.
Okay,
Why he thought there was time to go get this mine done.
Gotcha.
Information on that location.
Thank you for the clarification.
All right, Tristan.
I would spend this entire time, studying the shard. And that's pretty much it.
Give me another Arcana check.
Five.
Yeah. Sorry, buddy. All right. Anything else? Okay. In that case, I think you have probably what you're looking for next time, and we will end for today and continue on the journey for more. All right. Anyone watching, thank you so much in our Drakkenheim, and we will see you next week.
Good night, everyone.
Hey.
Bye.